Hello, everyone. This one's a fun one to do. I worked hard at getting a demonstration to be able to show in class about this, and I've got videos of it. So I'll walk you through it. We're going to do the classic shoot the monkey, sometimes referred to as feed the monkey. And so the question I want you to think about is um, we have a zookeeper devises this rubber band gun to shoot food to a monkey, too shy to come down from the trees. Okay. So if the monkey doesn't move, should the zookeeper aim at or above or below the monkey? I have one question, obviously. And then if the monkey lets go of the branch at the instant, this is the one we're mainly focusing on here. Okay. If the monkey lets go at the instant the food is launched, should the keeper aim above, at, or below the monkey? Um, depending on the speed it's launched at, if it's launched very fast or medium or slow or whatever, think of all the options there. Okay, so press pause, think about it for a while, whatever, commit to an answer here. So um, in order to phrase the question a little bit more, think about if the banana was launched really fast, then obviously it'd be something like boom, it'd be like hit the poor monkey and hopefully not hurt it too badly if it was launched really fast. If it was flung slower and slower, if the banana was launched slower and slower, it might start to look something like this. Then it might start to look something like this. And it might even start to look something like that. Right? That's the slower and slower business. So press pause again if you did. And that added something to your thought process there. And then when you think you're ready and you think you figured it out or you have a good idea what you think might happen, let's keep talking about it. So the hints to deal with this would be, well, what if there wasn't any gravity at all, ever? And so I think it's pretty obvious that if there wasn't any gravity at all, no matter what speed you launched it at, that's the path it would take, right? And so you would aim directly at the monkey, and it would either be fast or slow, but the path would be the same. Okay, so I'm going to say, fast or slow launch, same path. And so you'd aim directly at the monkey, right? So aim directly at the monkey in that kind of case, but that's a weird kind of case where there isn't any gravity, right? So what's a fact we know about gravity? Well, we know that gravity acts on both. Oh boy, sorry about that. The microphone might have been a little soundtrack might have been a little loud there. I just hit my mic by accident. Gravity acts on both the food and the monkey, and it causes both to accelerate at the same rate, right? Regardless of the mass, they're going to accelerate at the same rate. We're going to see this mathematically even soon once we look at Newton's laws. But we see this, and I'll be able to justify it more and more as the course goes on. That it makes perfect sense, even though it seems weird. But we saw like Dana Kunze, fall. I don't know, whatever. We've done it lots of times. The guy, that high diving guy, there was very little air resistance. So obviously we're talking about without air resistance, right? Anyways, yeah. So they're gonna fall the same amount, right? So basically, if the launch of the food, because of gravity, ends up here, you can think of it as having fallen from where it would have gone without gravity to there, right? So if the monkey's going to fall the same amount too, because all objects accelerate at the same rate due to gravity, then you really just need to aim directly at the monkey, right? So the cartoon version of this, the answer was, when the monkey aims at rest, if the monkey remains at rest, you'd aim above, of course, to compensate for gravity. But when the monkey lets go, the zookeeper should aim directly at the monkey, regardless of the launch speed I'm adding in, because they'll both fall because of gravity, right? So how far do they fall? Well, it depends on how long it takes the food to get there, right? So it ends up looking something like this, where the really fast hit hits the monkey and hurts the poor guy. A medium shot, lands that far down. A slower shot lands that far down, and an even slower shot lands that far down. But the monkey would be there to get the food every time. And it's one of those ones that it's hard to believe, even though all of what we said makes perfect sense. So it's one that's a seeing is believing kind of thing, right? So I have videos of this. Let's go, what order? Fast, medium, slow, and then so on. So let's do the fast video first. So this is the setup in my classroom, and it's a slow-mo of this. So we've got the launcher here. You've got the yellowy, greeny ball that's getting just launched. There's my monkey. It's actually a paint lid. I've got wires going up to an electromagnet in the ceiling. So that electromagnet holds that lid until exactly when I launch. And so it's starting to fall and this is starting to launch. And I'll just press play briefly here and show you, right? So it's falling, it's launching. This is going a lot faster, of course, than the lid because it started from 0, right? But you're going to be able to see the ball and the lid. Boom. See it? And right there. Okay. Back up just a touch. There's the ball. There's the lid. And boom, right there, it hits it. Okay. That's, I think, on the fastest setting, this little projectile launcher I have. And so I actually have a wire that goes to the base and a wire that goes to the plunger. And there's when the plunger is connected, there's 2 wires that are touching. And so when I pull it, it releases the ball and it breaks the electric circuit. And so the paint lid starts to fall. So it's like a hairpin trigger there, or whatever. If they launch at the same time. So that's that one. And then if we go to the medium speed, this there's the ball there. I'll just back up slightly. Ball, medium speed, boom, hits the monkey again. And this guy's name is Reed, former student. He decided to act out what the monkey would feel, I guess. I guess he had confidence that I was going to hit the target. That was funny. I didn't notice he did it at the time, and then I saw it in the video later. I was like, oh, Reed, that's hilarious. And then the slow-mo, might as well go with the obvious hit one, I guess. Here's the slow motion, the slowest one it goes. So there's the ball launching, there's the lid falling, and it's hard to believe, but boom, they hit right together there, right? Boom. Okay. I forget what Sam's video is, but I have it listed there, so I'll load it up. Oh, this is just another student's video. There we go. So side view of the thing of it going on. It's the same student, same time frame, and launch. Boom! There it hits, and everybody's like, "Oh, nailed it!" One of those ones that's not easy to do, but yeah, it works pretty nicely once they've got it dialed in and set up. So this, I found this video just this morning. It's really awesome. So let's shoot the monkey, and there's a YouTube link there for it. So the nice thing about this one, actually, let me come back to here. The nice thing about this one is it even has the view from the monkey's reference frame. So you're going to see from what the monkey would see. He's got a little GoPro, I guess, set up on the monkey target. And so think about what that would look like. Like the monkey would be looking at the the gun pointing right at him, right? It's going to see the ball coming right towards him the whole time. So it's kind of, even though the ball is traveling on a path like curve like this, the monkey would be like looking at the ball coming towards it the whole time, looking at the ball here when the ball's here, and then when the monkey's here, it'd be like looking at the ball coming towards it. So you'll see the ball just like coming towards the camera or the monkey the whole time. So it's a neat thing I noticed here that I could make a link back to that relative reference frame stuff. If the monkey doesn't think of himself as falling, instead just looks at the ball and so on, he's going to see the ball coming towards him directly the whole time, which is just kind of neat. So this is starring Daniel the monkey, I guess. So zip ahead a little bit here. Basically shows, oh yeah, he's got a laser target on the monkey, puts the monkey up, way up in the lecture theater. Nice to have a laser pointer in there to show like you're aiming directly towards it. I always just get the students to look at this, look along the line of the launcher. And that's the one where you can sort of see the monkey's point of view, right? The ball just coming towards it the whole time. But of course, he does all these other views, right? So launching from here, see the ball hits the monkey. That was at whatever speed, I think it said somewhere. And it'll say coming up here. This is a nice view. Boom. Arc. It falls to here, and so does the monkey. 9 meters per second. So slower speed. Boom. Hits at almost the floor. There we go. Ball all the way down to there. So does the monkey, right? Without gravity, the ball would just go right to there. But because of gravity, it falls to here. Same with the monkey. If it wasn't for gravity, it would stay there. But because of gravity, it falls to there. It's just perfect, really. It's amazing. So here's the monkey's point of view of it, just sort of the ball just coming towards it the whole time. And if you ignore the background moving around, you would literally just see the ball coming towards the camera. Yet the ball was going slightly below the camera, so it gave a little bit of a different look. But probably didn't want to break the camera, the golf ball. So pretty cool. Yeah. So there's a couple other videos there if you want to look. There's an applet called Gizmos. You can just type in Gizmos and shoot the monkey. And so if you show the target line, you change the angle here. So you're going to feed the monkey. You can launch at any speed you want and see what happens. So that speed didn't work because it didn't reach there. So reset. Not any speed you want, I guess, right? You got to go at least. So let's show. It doesn't show the path. I was hoping it was going to predict the path it would get to, but I can just play around with it. There we go. It shows the path after the fact. So the monkey's happy. Got the food. Go even slower. The monkey's happy. As long as the food gets there, the monkey's happy. Oh, not quite happy. It didn't quite get there. And so from then on, we can go faster and faster and see, by aiming to it, right at it, food gets there all the time. Ramp it up to full speed and so on. Okay. Even shows velocity components as we're going, which is kind of neat if you look at that. Reset here, so on. So it shows the vertical velocity and the horizontal velocity it has. And I don't know if it does. Oh yeah, it does. Good. Watch the vertical and horizontal components of the velocity as the ball is going. So starts out, the full size. This one's getting smaller and smaller as we go. So watch. See how it's smaller and smaller? It's almost stopped vertically. Notice that horizontal one stays the same the whole time, which is the key to us being able to work with and understand everything and anything to do with projectile motion. Okay? So I don't know if I can press pause and, quick enough there and start again. But I mean, yeah, you see the vertical component changing, horizontal component of velocity not changing. Key to understanding this stuff. And that's it for that. This one doesn't have an assignment that you have to end it, so it gives you a bit of a break, but obviously just an application and extension to something that's kind of surprising, and so it's a good one to look through. Okay, so thanks for watching, and enjoy a little bit of a break, get caught up on some stuff over the weekend, please. This time around, anyways, it's a weekend, so yeah, we're on lesson 47, and you should be too. So get at it if you're behind, please. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.